Some kind of a misconception or that probably people thought I'm a South Indian, I don't know Hindi or I just drifted too far away, I got very busy. Every woman who runs a household, who's out there at work today, who's battling a male-dominated society. Everything about it attracted me. Rajkumar Rao attracted me to the film. I thought there was no one better than him playing this role. I could see that, you're a North Indian or you're a South Indian. Today, it's like we're all together. I think Surya is fabulous. He puts 200% into a film. And this I wouldn't say because I am his wife.
And I was reading online, it has been 11 years since you and Surya sir have worked together. And now finally there are speculations that you're finally doing a film together with Anjali Mandal. Hi guys, this is Himesh and welcome to Pink Villa. Today we have with us Jyotika ma'am, who just tasted a massive success with Shaitaan and is now gearing up for Srikanth. Welcome to Pink Villa ma'am.
Thank you.
It's lovely having you here.
Thank you.
Now my first question to you is, what took you 24 years to get back over here?
No, I think it was just a journey which drifted away. And to be very frank, I got busy there and films also didn't come from this side. So I think some kind of a misconception or, that probably people thought I'm a South Indian, I don't know Hindi or I just drifted too far away, I got very busy. I think some fate of time.
But how does it feel now?
It feels great. It feels lovely to be back. This is where I was born, raised, studied, and Hindi is my mother tongue. It feels great to be back.
You just had Shaitaan, which is such a big success. You got appreciation for your performance. Everything worked in favor of that film. How do you look at that success now? And
I was extremely overwhelmed, excited. It was my first Bollywood successful film which made big numbers at the box office. Definitely with a very great star cast of Ajay and Maddie and the whole team was big, the producers, everyone, director Vikas. So it felt like on top of the world. It's now you finally like, okay, finally I've given a big hit in Bollywood. And more important than that actually to me was it was a very good film also. And that matters the most right now in the phase of my career I am in.
Good films.
Yes.
That's my next question. When Srikanth came your way, how did you react to the script first?
Srikanth was, I took 24 hours. I took the script, I read it, I reread it. I shot Srikanth before Shaitaan.
Okay.
Just before. So it was my entry into Bollywood for me. So I immediately jumped at it. I thought it was fantastic. It was a very strong story to be told, very inspirational, and nothing like being part of a biopic. It connects with people because it's a real story, and I didn't see a better fit to have restarted. And then of course Shaitaan came and that also added to the whole thing. But to say this character of Devika that I'm playing in the film, this is a very, very strong and a very important character. In most of which I've done.
Were you aware about Srikanth's journey or was it the script and that?
No, it was the script. I wasn't aware of the journey. It was the script and I was extremely touched because even as a film in Hindi, it was still connected to my South and I was very excited that it was a biopic of a South Indian person and I played a South Indian person in the film. So in both ways, both the worlds were meeting together for me. So I felt it was very special.
And what is the aspect of Srikanth's story that fascinated you the most or moved you the most?
Of course, his achievement, and I think what really moved me about him was when I met him on set, he was there and I felt he was just so normal. And my whole perception of a visually challenged person and the way I would look at a visually challenged person just completely changed. I thought he was more, he was more talented than any of us. And he was more deserving, he was fun-loving, he was positive and there was nothing about him which was different from us. That is something which really shook me up. Then we shot in the Bollant Industries and it was amazing to see that he had given work to the visually challenged and the whole industry was being run by visually challenged people. It was machinery, it was hardcore metal and they just make everything seem so easy and possible. His journey, his achievement is something incredible. It's a story which is to be told very boldly and proudly.
And ma'am, like you said, there are two back-to-back films that you have. And if you look at it, there's nothing common in both the films, Srikanth and Shaitaan, except the S.
SH.
But my question to you is, what do you look for a script when it comes your way? Like, what excites you? Is it the genre, or is it just the writing, or what is the process of selecting?
My process of selection is actually there is something common in both the scripts, which is um, the woman plays a strong character.
Yeah.
I think she is. I look out for scripts where there is something more to a woman, just adding a female gender value to the film.
Yeah.
Or I look for the power. I look for that that X factor which is in every woman who
Yeah.
runs a household, who's out there at work today,
Yeah.
who's battling a male-dominated society.
Yeah.
So I think all those factors come into, even if they are in two scenes. If I
Yeah.
see two strong scenes in a film, which depict the way women are in real life,
Yeah.
it makes me say yes to a script.
Okay.
And Srikanth especially was not just a strong character for the woman, it was also a very inspirational story,
Yeah.
inspirational story to be told.
Yeah.
So everything about it attracted me. Rajkumar Rao attracted me to the film.
Yeah.
I thought there was no one better than him playing this role.
Yeah.
And Tushar had made Sand Ki Aag before this. I just liked his viewpoint. I just liked his vision of thinking differently.
Yeah.
Very few people in the industry who you meet who want to make a film from their gut because they believe in that story.
story.
And the whole team was like that.
True. And how is it for you to balance between Mumbai and Chennai?
I was always balancing. My
Yeah.
family was always here.
Yeah.
And we always came here for vacations, and Chennai was home then.
Yeah.
Now we go back to Chennai for our holidays, and Mumbai has
is-
become a
yeah.
home now. So it was always, we were always in both the worlds.
Correct.
And both the worlds are home to us.
Both the worlds are home to us.
Yes.
And if you look at it, the last 7 years in specific has resulted in this massive shift in cinema.
Yeah.
There's a exchange of culture happening.
Yeah.
Every language has its own emotion. Is that challenging for you? I mean, of course, the stories are universal, but an emotion in a Malayalam film would be different from a Tamil film, would be different from a Hindi film.
Right.
Is that the most challenging part for you as an actor to explore?
Initially, yes, because the mannerisms, the behavior, body language, everything
Yeah.
is very different. The way you speak a dialogue, we are also very oblivious to the language when you come into. I recently did my first Malayalam film,
Yeah.
just last year. So to master the language, it takes effort. It takes a lot of time. You have to mug your lines. Of course, all the base work is there.
Yeah.
But saying that, I think the core of every Indian family, of us Indians, is one.
Yeah.
So once you master the language or you've mugged your lines and dialogues, then I think the soul of the film is all the same.
Correct.
Yeah.
But now you'll be looking to explore cinemas across languages?
I always am. I'm
Yeah.
just looking at the character and the script. The language has never been a barrier.
Okay.
Never.
And I believe Surya sir is making his debut as a producer with a Hindi film right
Yes.
now, Sarfira.
Yes.
How do you look at that? How exciting
It's
is
great.
that?
It's great. It's lovely. I'm saying that Bollywood and South are in their best phase where they've
Yeah.
really, really merged in for the first time. All these years, 25 years, that I was in the cusp of both the places.
Yeah.
I could see that, you're a North Indian or you're a South Indian.
Yeah.
Today, it's like we're all together.
Indian. Yeah.
And even when we're all in a set, I see so many people from all the states. Even especially when you do a web series, you're seeing Bengali actors, you're seeing all
Yeah.
the language actors. I think we are in our best phase
Yeah.
because the best of the talents are all coming together and working.
True. You have seen the film? I'm sure you must have seen the rushes and everything.
Yes, I've seen it. We've dubbed
Yeah.
for it. We've seen
Yes.
not the entire thing, but
Yeah.
we've seen it. Yeah, now
Like, looking forward to that one. I think it's one of the best, the original one. So I'm sure that.
it is. It is
Yeah.
definitely a fantastic film
Correct.
to watch.
And I was reading online, it has been 11 years since you and Surya sir have worked together. And
Yeah.
now finally there are speculations that you are finally doing a film together with Anjali Menon.
No, we are not working together. These are just rumors.
Yeah.
We're still waiting for a good script to come across.
Oh.
So right now, nothing's on the cards, but we surely soon will work if someone has something really special which is written for both of us.
Correct. I hope that happens. I think this will break a lot of hearts when people.
I know,
Yeah,
but
that is- yeah.
we're waiting for that right script. We just don't want to come for the sake of
Yeah.
coming on screen together.
Correct. And ma'am, what next for you? What are the films that you are looking to explore going forward after Srikanth?
So I'm being extremely selective,
Yeah.
saying no to a lot of things.
Yeah.
My journey has been that way. Now what I'm doing next is I'm doing a web series which I've just finished for XL Entertainment.
Okay.
That's as far as Hindi goes.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm still listening to all the scripts in the South.
Yeah.
I'm like, I think everyone knows out there, I'm being extremely choosy. I did Katal because I felt it was just a very out of the box story.
Yeah.
And I'm looking for that different film.
Yeah.
And I am ready to wait. My career graph has been such that I worked 6 years, then I took in 8 years off.
Yeah.
Then I worked again 6-7 years.
Yeah.
From COVID to now, I took a 3 years gap.
Gap.
But I feel the right films just come,
Mhm.
and somewhere my intention attracts the right work, and then it just all comes together.
Yeah.
So for now, I'm doing a web series in Hindi
Okay.
for Excel, and waiting for the right films
Right
to
film.
come.
How difficult is it to say a no? Because so many people want to work with you.
Yes, it is a. Not so many people want to work with me. No, but yeah, it's difficult to say no to lot of films, because sometimes they are with a big star cast. But then
Yeah.
when you don't see yourself doing much in a film,
Yeah.
I just don't like to be part of it. Not at this phase of my career where
Yeah.
I've finished 50, 60 films. I don't want to just come for the sake of
Yeah.
standing with big actors. So,
Yeah.
so actually, it's quite easy to say no when you don't have a good role.
Correct. And if you have to pick up one film from your filmography which is the most special, which would it be?
So I've played this deaf and mute character in Tamil. It's my
Okay.
Tamil film. It just released around my marriage time.
Okay.
There are a lot of special films,
Yeah.
but that is the closest to my heart.
Okay.
And yeah, it's called Muli. It's very close to my heart.
Okay.
And recently, of course, there are a lot of films. There's one I played called Muppatti Arvaidinile, which means at the age of 36.
Okay.
Story of a woman trying to restart her life after marriage and kids
Okay.
by going to work. And
Okay.
it's not a serious film; it's a fun film.
Okay.
So a lot of these kind of films.
Yeah.
I'm very close to the roles I've done of housewives in many of my films, because I
Yeah.
feel that really depicts the real woman out there.
Yeah.
So I'm close to those characters
characters.
also. And of course, this Madam Geeta Rani, which is
Yeah.
originally called Rachasi.
True.
That's one of my
Favorite.
favorite films. It gives out a social message. It was a very well-made film.
Yeah.
Lots of them on the list, but I can say Muli is one of my career favorites.
Okay, that's now on my list to watch it when
Yes, please
go
do.
home for sure.
Please do.
And last couple of questions. When there are actors, like I'll take an example. Suppose there's a Kangua which is happening.
Yeah.
The look has been top of the town on social media.
Yeah.
When you saw that look for the first time, as an actor and a wife, how did you react in both the ways?
No, I think Surya is fabulous. He puts 200% into a film.
Yeah.
And this I wouldn't say because I am his wife.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm married to him because of this quality of his, that he gives his, whether it's my children, whether it's our marriage, whether it's his career, he just gives his 200%.
Yeah.
I think he's a fabulous actor. He's a fabulous man. When it comes to fulfilling all his duties, he's just there. Kangua looks. I have only seen few of the rushes and
Yeah.
clips, but it's definitely, I feel cinema is going to witness something for the first time, which is so
Yeah.
magnum opus and so well made. And as far as a wife goes, yeah, we were waiting for the haircut for a long time, because we were traveling with that for 1.5 years everywhere. But yeah, he's just phenomenal. I have no words for his body
Yeah.
of work and the effort he puts in.
Yeah, because that has gone viral, and how especially the
Yes.
glimpse and everything.
It deserves to.
Yeah.
It's really worked very hard upon that film.
Right. And lastly, as an audience, what's the kind of cinema that you prefer to watch?
Just good cinema, good stories to tell, stories which have a good impact on people. I largely believe in that. A film, in our society, a film does have impact on the watchers. So I really believe that we are very different from other languages and other countries,
Yeah.
where they just say that, yeah, it's just a film, watch it and come home.
Yeah.
But I feel it does leave an impact on people here. So I largely like to watch films which lead us towards positivities, and also where we see cinema the way it should be
Yeah.
made.
Correct. On that note, thank you so much. It was
Thank you.
lovely speaking to you. Wish you all the best for Srikanth.
Thank you. Thank
Looking
you so
forward.
much. Thank you.
Thank you.